porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight. Pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that I could try to fight.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerged over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder. If there's blood in the water, no stopping the top shotter. I drop multiple arms like candelabras on a mission. I'm chasing chicken like a chupacabra. Salute your father, I'm headed back to Wakanda after the drama. Rappers get medevac to the trauma. The lion separated from the pride. I rule Zion, I am the most hated one alive. Was fired, another one. I represent the unwanted, undesired. Wash my hands of it all, then raise one and testify to lyrical. I'm guilty but justified.
I started running the streets when I was 9. When I started running around at 9, I knew what I was gonna do when I was 10.
Trust the vibe, Winchester, fly sinister, Philly certified finisher, the prime minister, and God's image, the monument, the homages to the problems, acknowledging how to apply penance for the transgressions that I've accepted, and acquiescence of my own presence as I inspect it. My load of charges don't get it, so stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question, investment in your own protection. They be like black, well who knew we'd be receiving it?
Go with a really fast outfield this game.
Surrender all your valuables as if I'm you as I slide. The hassle to the side, like a tassel, the facade of the place I reside. It's like a castle, I'm the honorable. Say moi, my nom de gar, I'm the czar. The big king to Paris is my kind of car. I'm the R, I'm the L, I'm the Kane. All correlated, unadulterated.
Turn the announcers on since it's game of the week. I've had to turn them off because they repeat themselves so much.
Back to left center. All set to bring you MLB The Show's game.
I am playing 320 some full games. You start to hear a lot of the same stuff. And I already played a full season with the A's. So I played a lot of baseball so far. Let's do this one.
And this is the rubber match.
And now,
These games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through and have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
Roll for the wind here, if there is wind. It's really, there's usually wind. I rolled an 8. God, 14 miles an hour. What's that on? That's on 6, 7, 8. Oh, we'll re-roll after the third inning. 18 miles an hour out. This could be a slugfest.
I'll say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this.
Let's check Zambrano here. 89 stamina. His hits are 81. He's a 93 overall. Strikeouts 90. Walks kind of average, so he will walk you. He will give up the long ball. Pitching clutch is a little above average. Control's good. Velocity is nothing crazy. 93. I have to learn to hold out on those splitters, so he's going to do a lot of low pitches, which is kind of on this camera settings, one of my weak points. What has he got? His ERA is high, 6.34. He's got 11 starts. He's 2-6. Jesus. Let's check his. I hate in the game it won't show you the opponent. They replaced it with a 0, which is fine, but you can see it when you're out of game. All right, let's see. His last start, he gave up 3, 4, 5. Wow, he's going to give up some runs, and the wind's blown out. Oh my God, this could be a high-scoring game.
He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home.
It's a division game, so important.
He's able to start that in this one.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Comes up empty. That's strike.
That's what I was talking about. I gotta watch those. Is that low freaking splitter? Or okay, get up the middle.
Chopper bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit
I did use contact swing.
It helped. I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Joe Morgan getting ready to hit. First
Outside,
pitch just misses.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Almost
2
got
balls,
him.
1 strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers.
There's the first of probably a lot. I had been slumping batting, but lately he's not been. So.
Wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball there. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ellie falls victim to the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's out.
I love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Next to hit, George Foster. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the third and final game of the series. Ball one there. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. And that one is inside. Ken Griffey up next for the Reds. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. In now for the Reds, Ken Griffey.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Johnny Bench, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Misses off the plate. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Good job of damage control right there. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starting pitcher, number 27. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
1-0 the And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So up now for Chicago, Billy Williams. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike two. Sandberg leads off first with one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering is downstairs. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. Looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Sammy Sosa in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Vida Hinson. Hinson goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Eric Davis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. That one pushed foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Morgan. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the second.
Leading off,
now the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
That one a little bit high, and that is ball one.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Out to center. Davis makes the grab. 1 down. And here is Anthony Rizzo. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. There's the strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's back there. Into the shrubbery and out of here. Anthony Rizzo has left the building. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 1 out, nobody on. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Dawson with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that's a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Charles Hartnett in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's through there for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Anthony Rizzo leaves the yard here. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
De La Cruz.
Zambrano back to work. And that one hammered way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Tony Perez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
in the long ball threat, George Foster. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Ken Griffey. And first offering is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's the strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Now it's the DH, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, number 23.
Ryan Sandberg digs in now. A single his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Inside.
That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering misses, and now 2-0. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2-1. That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. That one at the knees for a strike. And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
The inside edge. 1-1. That catches the corner. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Carlos Marmolejo up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Myers warming up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the third baseman, Pete Rose. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. And now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just missed.
Just out.
Next pitch in for a strike. And now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
The
much to
batter,
think about.
8, second baseman, Joe.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Zambrano done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Kerry
Cubs,
Wood taking over on the mound.
Number 34.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Wood.
Joe Morgan, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside. Ball 1. Wood. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one not close.
2 strikes.
2-2. Two on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the dirt. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation,
the shortstop,
maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Hinson on third. Rose at second. Morgan at first. One gone. Next pitch inside. And the count is even 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Breaking
One
ball
ball,
misses down and
2
away.
strikes.
Off
That's
the mark
ball 2.
there. The count now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And there's the ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Foster, the next to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher. This guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across top half of inning number 4. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-2. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 7 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And they'll do it again. The Reds up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hammered, base hit. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball got him. Perfect.
I think that was a slider there, but he just didn't stay on top and release it out front. It popped out of his hand and just never did.
Rizzo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. And now Andre Dawson. First pitch, and he just misses. Banks, the lead runner at second. Rizzo over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. See you later. A towering shot to center, and they get a few back. It's 7-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and the batter now, Charles Hartnett. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And that one clips the corner. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. And it's 7-5. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Johnny Bench. Bench goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next pitch is outside. And that's too high.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vida Hinson.
Next for Cincinnati, Vida Hinson. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Eric.
2 outs, base is empty.
Davis.
Here's the center fielder, Eric Davis. 0 for 2 in this one. That one inside, and that is ball 1.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on.
Ball,
and we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, and now 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, and gone! A massive home run, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the batting order turns over. Pete Rose getting ready to hit. That misses, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Outside,
that's off the plate.
And it's 2-1.
Ball that's outside.
Joe Morgan would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sosa. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now 8-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, center field. Davis has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sandberg in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. That misses. 2-1. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And that one misses up and in. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground right side. Over to Perez. And he's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Williams.
And now Billy Williams. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2-2 the count.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cubs are down in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit.
Now pitching for
So
the Cubs,
lefty out of the pen, Randy
number
Myers.
28.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Morgan leading things off and takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's down.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And now Ellie De La Cruz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Carlos Marmolejo up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also getting ready. And now the count is even. And a slider misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Can't
Ball,
find
that
it
pitch is
here.
out.
That's 6 straight balls. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
and
in
he's
there.
back in safely. Here's the 2-2. There goes the runner. Called strike 3. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
At the plate, George
Ball
Foster. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard hit right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. That's outside. 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ball hammered left field and out of here. His second home run of the series, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-6.
Jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
There's the shortstop at the plate. Ernie Banks. He's over. Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. The pitcher for the Reds, Clay Carroll.
Number 38.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right now.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 8-7. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Rizzo in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. And he takes one right on the black. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one missed. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side. Morgan on to first. Rizzo out of the play. Now, Andre Dawson. That first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Popped up. Morgan hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Charles Hartnett. In there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the third baseman, Ron Santo. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
No strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Pop up here, third base side, in and to his right. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. 6 innings. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Marmolejo.
Now just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Come back into the mound. They throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
all sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Hinson stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out at 98. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here in Wrigley Field, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. Now on the bump, Norm Charlton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one the other way. Makes the grab, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sandberg in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late swing, fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. On the move, heading back. Banks off the wall. Sandberg on his way to third. Coming home. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside to Parker, and he couldn't make it.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now the 0-1. And that's outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this one remains tight. It's 8-7. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Eric Davis. Marmolejo back to work.
Counts 1-0.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that's in the dirt. 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the curve, and it was a smart choice.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rose in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Way high.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on a plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Sammy. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Rob Dibble.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1 now. And ball 1.
Strike.
Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. No outs, runner at first. Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. And that is out of play. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And now he steps off the rubber.
One ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. One and 2 now.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. Dibble gets there. He's under it. And it's caught for the out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And that one fouled off. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Got him. What a laser from Johnny Bench.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
2 outs. Triple digits on that last pitch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds. Bruce Sutter into the game.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Number 42, Bruce.
Billy Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Justin Steele, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hodge, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw to third, into second easily with a leadoff double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment to get back on track. His team needs him.
Next is the designated hitter, George Foster. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Runner leads away at second. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9.
Leading off,
and next for the Cubs, Andre Dawson. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And there's the ball. A roll to Chapman. On to try and close it out.
Power slider guy, he throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swung on, belted. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ball 1 there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Called out on strikes. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Well, big strikeout right there. And maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that. And I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.
I want you to get come slide when someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. It's true, but young man, I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent, man. You're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone get shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've been scolded and I had my share of fun. Now they